Hello, Potato, and welcome to a St. Patrick's Day edition of You Don't Have to Be Happy Hour. And it's St. Patrick's Day, so I don't have to make up any excuse to drink because I don't know what St. Patrick's Day is in the rest of the world, but in the US, it is a drinking holiday, kind of like Cinco de Mayo, or really to a large extent 4th of July. It's an excuse to drink and perhaps be a little culturally insensitive, and so with that in mind, I will try to restrain myself from doing anything in a really bad and offensive Irish accent, because I can't do a good one, and if I did one, it would be a bad one, so I will endeavor not to. I thought for St. Patrick's Day, we would take ourselves a nice Irish getaway with the Grass Valley Brewing Company's Irish-style red ale, Irish Getaway, gluten removed. It is fairly local. I mean, not from Ireland, obviously. It's from Grass Valley, which is probably about an hour from Roseville. Not too far away. I used to actually live up that direction, but I don't anymore. What does it have to say on it? A smooth Irish red ale with a unique malty taste, lower on the bitterness scale and higher on the alcohol content. 28 IBUs, whatever that means. What is alcohol on this? Government warning. 7% alcohol by volume, 16 ounces. I think that's one of the higher alcohol contents we've done. Also, has a label that I should be able to remove and put in the book. Yay. I've never had a red ale, so this should be interesting if nothing else. And I figured if we're gonna do a beer, you need bar snacks. Because if we're gonna do a bar snack for today, it should be something equally Irish. So I picked up a bag of Keogh's, Coughs. I still have no idea how to pronounce this, but Shamrock and sour cream, deliciously fresh Irish potato chips. We've tried this brand before. We did their turkey and stuffing ones back at the holidays, and they were quite nice. And this time you can win a trip to Ireland. So I guess go ahead and scan that QR code if you want to win a trip to Ireland. And the back doesn't say much of any interest. Now, one thing interesting is there is Shamrock extract in here. It's like the last ingredient, so I'm guessing there's not very much of it. I have no idea what a Shamrock tastes like. I've never even had a Shamrock shake, which I'm assuming doesn't taste like Shamrocks. But I have no idea what this is. I'm thinking like maybe like sour cream and onion, but I have no idea what a Shamrock is supposed to taste like. So this will be a learning experience all around. I think the back here says like the same stuff it said on the turkey ones, other than it does point out that their delicious Shamrock is grown by their friends in Ballinskelligs County, Kerry. So, information that means nothing to me. Oh, and we do know that this was made in grown in Field Malahide, variety is Kibitz, and it was cooked by Ursula, and it's best by this September. Well, thank you, Ursula. I guess I shouldn't say thank you yet. I'm assuming they'll be good, because they were good last time, but I don't think Ursula made them last time. Maybe somebody else made them last time. Let's see if Ursula can do as good of a job. I think we should start with the crisps. I think that's where we'll start. Save the beer for last. And comes open easy enough. And they just look like crisps with bits of parsley. And I do think it actually is parsley, because there is parsley in the ingredient list here. Towards the bottom, down there, right before yeast extract. So I'm thinking the green bit is not Shamrock, because it says Shamrock extract. So I'm assuming it's just like the flavoring of Shamrock, not actual Shamrocks in here. So I'm assuming the green bits here are the parsley. So let's take a look at them. See, it's just that it looks kind of like those crisps with the seaweed on them that I think I've had from Calbee before. They just kind of smell like potato crisps. Nothing special in the scent, but let's try the flavor. Well, I definitely taste the sour cream. It tastes a lot like any like sour cream and cheese crisps I've had before, but it's not an oniony flavor. There is something else there, which I guess is Shamrock. But I'm trying to think of something else it tastes like. Yeah, I don't know what else to say it tastes like. There's almost like a certain saltiness on the side of my tongue, but also I don't know what a kibitz potato is supposed to taste like, because I'm guessing it's not a variety I'm familiar with. I'm thinking it's one that we maybe don't have here so much in the US. Well, it's not bad. It's a very, very mild, I mean, fresh. I don't know if I'd go with fresh exactly. I wouldn't say fresh is wrong, but I don't think it's the word I would use. But it's a very mild, light, creamy flavor with something else there, which I can only assume is the Shamrock. It's not bad. Hopefully it pairs well with an Irish-style red ale. Yeah, I can definitely taste that sour cream. It's not bad. It's got a little bit of a tartness to it. And again, just something else there that I don't have anything I can compare it to. So I assume it must be Shamrock, being something I've never had before. All right, now let's crack open this beer and take a look at an Irish-style red ale. I've never had a red ale, Irish-style or otherwise. I don't know, are all red ales Irish? I haven't even been drinking yet and I can't speak. Are all red ales Irish-style? I don't know. I know very little about beer. If you've watched any of these episodes, you'll know that I know very little about beer. Well, let's see, color-wise, it's definitely not as red as I was expecting. Is that red? That's got a reddish tint to it, to be sure, yes. And as always, you can guess what I'm going to say. It smells of beer. So, yeah, it's definitely got a redder color than most of what I've tried before. It's a darker one, not like Guinness dark, but darker. But ultimately, what matters is how drunk it gets you. But I'm not gonna drink the whole thing on camera, so we'll see how it tastes. So it claims that it's got less bitterness, and I'm gonna say maybe. I mean, it's not the bitterest beer I have tried. I think last year's 4th of Juicy probably hits the my high mark on this channel for that. But it's not super smooth either. There is still some bitterness there, some almost more sour than bitter. Which is to say, to my uneducated palate, it tastes like beer. But not bad. Not the best beer I've tried, but certainly not the worst. The best I've tried still, I think, my favorite I've tried on the channel is that Oktoberfest Fest beer we tried last year around Halloween time. I think that's probably my favorite that I've tried. But this isn't bad, which is good because I have 3 more cans of it, and I do want to be able to enjoy this since I spent money on buying them all. Because invariably, whenever I find something that looks cool, they don't have singles of them. So I had to buy a 4-pack. I do like that label. It's kind of just nice little Celtic design on it. From the authentic Irish town of Grass Valley, California. But yeah, not bad. I will enjoy finishing this and my crisps here on St. Patrick's Day, as far as you know. I suppose one of these times I should probably go ahead and educate myself on beer and tastes and flavors so I could, give a more intelligent description of it in a video. But I don't think him is coming to a channel called Void of Intelligence for intelligence. So maybe I'm expecting too much from myself. There's no ingredients on here, right? Yeah, they never have ingredients on these. But you can go to gvbrew.com, I guess, and learn more about the Grass Valley Brewing Company. But yeah, not bad. Not the best beer I've tried, but certainly not the worst. And I think it'll be a nice way to blur out the rest of St. Patrick's Day. So if you found this at all interesting or entertaining, if you did, give the video a like, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And remember, on St. Patrick's Day, you don't need an excuse to drink. See you in the next video.